क्या आप होम थिएटर ले रहे हो और क्या आपको ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे कोटेशंस आ चुके हैं? तो एक चीज़ ये सारे कोटेशंस में कॉमन रहेगी, वो है AV रिसीवर का ब्रांड. Yes, you guessed it right. Denon AV receiver is one of the most popular AV receiver company or electronic company across the globe when we talk about home theaters. And I'm sure that you would be curious that why is everyone talking so much about Denon. So let us try to understand all of this in our today's brand special video, wherein we will be covering the Denon electronics and how Denon started its company. But before we begin, let me introduce myself. Hello everyone, my name is Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theater wale bhaiya, and we have been designing home theater systems, including Denon systems, for our customers across India. And while designing and delivering these home theaters, we realized that a lot of people just like you who want to shop home theater are clueless as to what are the right products, what are the right brands, what is the right configuration, what are the technology demands. And to cover all of this, we thought of starting this channel so that we can help you with enough information so that you can make well-informed, wise and correct decision when it comes to buying anything to everything in the home cinema space. So make sure to subscribe to our channel so that we can stay connected, and let's move on to the Denon receivers. ओके यार, इनकी ये डेनॉन की हिस्ट्री बहुत ही ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, तो मेक श्योर कि आप ध्यान दे रहे हो, बिकॉज ये कहानी है एक अमेरिकन आदमी की जो एक जापानीज़ कंपनी चालू करता है और जो आज इवेंचुअली एक अमेरिकन कॉन्ग्लोमरेट जो मैसिमो है वो ओन करती है. तो ये कौन है आदमी? वेल, इसका नाम है Mr. Frederick Whitney Horn, who actually started Denon company, and the initial name of Denon back in 1910 was something which I'm going to put it up on the screen and I'm going to read it along with you because it's very, very complicated. So the name is Nippon Denki Onkyo Kabushiki Gaisha. Now that was the complicated name that Denon had. Now obviously it has got a meaning. The meaning is Japan Electric Sound Company. So that's what this company means. But in 1930, what they did is they realized that cause their inventions were taking them global, they couldn't go ahead with the same name. So what they did is that they cut the Den from the Denki and they cut the On from the Onkyo and put this together. The company Denon was formed finally in 1930 as an easier name. Obviously the invention started way back in 1910, and today we can see the results of all those inventions. So one of the first product that Denon started was a gramophone, which they used to call it as Nipponophone. So that was the first product which company started in 1910, and that is what they did. And over a period of time, they started venturing into cassette players, CD players, sound decoders, digital sound decoders, and finally they got into the AV receivers and the electronic segment, which is very, very popular as a product category in Denon today. Just to give you the list of all the products that they invented over a period of last 110 plus years, well, this is the list. So let us now look at the top 8 reasons, okay, why you need to buy Denon AV receivers today. Number 1 is that it supports all the latest 3D surround sound formats, be it Dolby, be it DTS or the Auro 3D. Denon today has got all of its product range, mostly, which is 7 channel and above, obviously, supporting all these 3D formats, and that is why this is one of the first reasons that I feel you need to buy Denon AV receiver. The second reason is that Denon AV receivers are compatible for any room size. It can be a small 100 square feet room, living room, bedroom, to a large theater room, which is equivalent to probably 300 plus or 400 plus square feet. They have got product range which has got power output to cater for all these rooms, and even in terms of the number of channels, they have got everything to take care of. The third reason to buy Denon AV receivers is that it has got one of the best calibration softwares, which is the Audyssey software, which has seen a fantastic result in terms of the sound performance after doing those calibration. And in the recent models, that is the 3800H and the 4800H, we have even seen Denon offering direct live compatibility. Obviously the direct live licenses are separate, but they have at least got that feature now on board. So in case you want to increase your calibration levels, then direct is something that now Denon also offers. The fourth reason to buy Denon AV receivers is that it has got Dolby Vision and 8K compatibility. In most of the new range of AV receivers, you can see that the number of 8K HDMI inputs have also increased from 1 to 3, and in few models they have even jumped to 6 to 7. So that's the benefit of having those many 8K inputs, and along with that, Dolby Vision is a fantastic win which very few AV receivers are offering. The fifth reason is that Denon offers Wi-Fi compatibility, which is the AirPlay 2 compatibility. It has also got Bluetooth versions, and it has got their own proprietary technology for multi-room, which is the Heos technology. So with all these three features coming in most of their AV receiver range, it means that you can use Denon electronics for music playbacks, and you do not have to buy necessarily a separate wireless streamer. The sixth reason to buy Denon AV receiver is that the user interface is one of the cleanest and very easy to operate. So for instance, if you have been using the old models, I'm sure that the setup menu and everything has been very easy for you. With the new launches that were happened in the last year, you can see that the user interface has gone to a level above. So the graphics have been multiplied to a 1080 pixel, and the buttons, or the certain features that they have shown in the settings are so much interactive that you can immediately see what is happening on the screen. So that's the benefit with the upgraded user interface. The seventh reason is that when you are looking at an AV receiver, it's basically a console. And what do consoles do? They are supposed to take multiple inputs and give multiple outputs. So with Denon, you have got tons of digital as well as analog inputs, and it has also got, in the few models, 2 HDMI outputs, which means that it can support your TV as well as projector simultaneously. So that's the benefit of having multiple inputs and output port in an AV receiver. The final reason to buy Denon AV receivers today is that it comes with a mobile app support, so that you don't have to rely on the remote control to operate the system. And in case you're doing home automation for your entire home, then you can integrate Denon AV receivers directly onto your home automation system. So making the operation very easy, I think Denon AV receivers can be a fantastic partner in your home automation system. कोई भी देश परफेक्ट नहीं होता, और ना ही कोई ब्रांड भी परफेक्ट होता है, बट उसको परफेक्ट बनाने की कोशिश जारी रहती है. सो डेनॉन के 3 चीज़ें हैं विच यू नीड टू बी वेरी कॉशियस अबाउट वाइल बाइंग. वन इज दैट इट हैज़ गॉट अ बैड हिस्ट्री ऑफ हैविंग वीक HDMI boards, which are in the current model not seen that much, but in the older models, yes, they were. The second reason, or the second thing that you need to be cautious about, is that the after sale service is very slow. So you will have to kind of wait for your product replacement or your HDMI board replacement. The spare parts availability can take some time, so be prepared for it, because in India, I mean, this is not just for Denon, but it is applicable for a lot of electronic products wherein the after sale service is slow. And the third thing to be cautious about is that Denon AV receivers heat up very quickly. So for instance, if you're powering them with your 4 ohm loudspeakers and the power output or the sensitivity is low of those speakers, which means that they're going to draw more and more power from the AV receiver, they are going to heat up very quickly, and in case they fail, they are going to go into a safe protection mode. So don't try to play around with the AV receiver. And to ensure that this does not happen regularly, you need to provide enough ventilation for your amplifiers. So just take care of the 3 things in your Denon AV electronics, and if at all you are sorting it, then we have already given you all the reasons to buy Denon AV receivers. Now talking about the product range, what all things can you buy in Denon? Well, they have got a fantastic lineup of Heos speakers which start from 25 to 30,000 rupees all the way up to 50-70,000 rupees of Heos speakers. Now these are individual speakers which you can play in your room or connect it to a power supply and put it across to your internet, and that's how you can control it through your mobile phone. So that's one of the nice product range that they have got. The second is the soundbars. So Denon, being an electronic company, they have got some decent soundbars with wireless subwoofers. So that's another product which you can look at to shop for your home cinema requirements. The third one is their 2-channel stereo systems which have got CD players, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, everything built in. I personally use that, which is the C-All series. Now it is called as the Denon RCD and N9 and 11, those kind of models. Those are again fantastic 2-channel amplifiers with all the possible features which you can just use it for your stereo purposes. And the last is obviously their AV receivers, right from the 5-channel model, which is the 250 BT starting from 50,000, to an A1H AV receiver priced around 8 lakh rupees for a 15.4 channel. They have got all the possible models at different intervals, catering to all your home cinema requirements. So that's the wide popular range of Denon AV receivers. And cause we have seen that the product is so widely popular across the globe, there are very little chances of the product not being able to cater your requirements. So that's why when we started the video, we mentioned that if you have got quotations, Denon is one of the brands which has been a little common in most of the products. So do not hesitate while shopping for Denons. But in case you need more assistance or guidance to understand that which is the right AV receiver for you, then do not forget to check the link in the description as well as above to reach out to us so that we can help you design a fantastic home theater system. And to those of you who found enough value to make their decisions, make sure to hit the like button so that YouTube can share this video with the relevant audience. And in case you haven't subscribed to my channel as of now, please do that so that me and my team can continue bringing more such videos. And I, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theater wale bhaiya, will see you again in the next video. Thank you.